Okay, so if you'd like to sit back and close your eyes and focus on your breath in and focus on your breath out. And I want you to start firstly by imagining that you're on an island somewhere warm, somewhere nice. Imagine you're on that island looking out to sea from some high point. And imagine the land beneath you sweeping down towards the sea. And it's getting late in the day. And you're relaxing with nothing to do. Nothing to do but watch the sun go down and relax even more. And as you're lying there, breathing gently, just imagine feeling yourself letting go all the tension of the day as the sun touches the horizon. And all around you things are settling down for the night. And the sun will slide down behind the horizon in the time it takes to take 10 gentle breaths. So I want you now to breathe out and think to yourself 10, and imagine the sun going down over a dark red sea. And 9, as you breathe out again, the sun slides deeper down and things are beginning to get dark. And 8, the sun sliding gently down and further down now, and as it sinks deeper, you can feel yourself sinking deeper, muscles relaxing and letting go. And 7, that sun almost gone now, everything getting dark and quiet and peaceful as the day slips away. And 6, going down, imagine the whole world getting darker now, dark and quiet and relaxed and peaceful. And feel yourself releasing. Feel yourself relaxing, letting go and sinking down. And 5, that sun is almost gone now, just a soft, gentle glow over the dark water. And 4, light fading now, and imagine going down into that dark sea, sinking deeper and deeper. And 3, imagine floating weightless in dark blue water, safe and sound, slipping down now deeper and deeper. And 2, floating and drifting. And 1, forgetting about your arms and legs, losing all feeling in your body, allowing your mind to go deeper and deeper. And whilst you're relaxing now, more relaxed than you've been for such a long time, I wonder if you can imagine being in a remote, small town far away from here. It's late afternoon, and you feel the fierce sun beating down, and you feel hot, and you feel tired. And you find yourself in a long, silent street somewhere, an empty street, quiet. And you walk along and dust rises from the ground under your feet. And the place smells old, neglected, and run down. And you look around you, and on each side are buildings, closed, silent buildings with blank windows, banks, shops, stores and offices, and some have names above the doors, and some have no identity. And there's no one around in this town. The whole place feels deserted, abandoned, and lost. And in front of you is a large solid building like a town hall. Some kind of official building maybe, blocking your way. And behind you, the road stretches back to a featureless, empty land. A wind blows dust up the street, and your mouth feels dry, and you turn to the left, and you turn to the right, and everywhere you look, you are hemmed in by buildings. You can't go left, you can't go right, and you can't go ahead. And you stop and wonder how you got in this predicament. You are so far from where you wanted to be, so different from what you had hoped for. Everything seems empty and barren. The buildings seem to be pressing in, and there's no way out. And then you notice something. A little movement, perhaps something disturbed by the wind. And on the front of one of those anonymous buildings, you see a little movement. You go across the street to look at it. You step up to the front of the building and look closely. The movement is a little flap of something like cloth attached to the building. You grab hold of it and you pull, and there is a ripping sound, and suddenly there is a big tear right in the front of the building, and light is pouring through the rip. And you pull again, and a big piece comes away in your hand. And you look closely, and you can see that it is paper on one side and paint on the other. Paint the same color as the building. And you look closely at the building again, now that you see it close up, and you realize that it is fake. Nothing but a false front. It's not real. You grab the edge of the rip in both hands and you pull again. And another big chunk of paper comes off. Now you can see right through the building. Now you can see that there's nothing behind it. And you rip off more and more. And the more you rip away, the easier it comes off. And you feel a surge of joy as you rip and tear at it. You smash at the window frame and it topples out of position and smashes down onto the ground with a great crash. You can see right through the illusion now. There is nothing holding you back. It's like a movie set. Everything you thought was real and permanent is really an illusion. You step through the hole and there's nothing but a few struts holding the building in place. And you kick at the nearest strut and the corner of the building sags. You kick out the second one and the whole rotten framework creaks and shudders. You kick away the last support, and with a mighty whoosh the whole structure collapses flat on the ground. You feel this amazing surge of power. You laugh with delight, and you feel like a child again. You look along the back of those solid seeming buildings and you realize they are nothing but someone's imagination. False fronts held up by nothing. And today you realize you are not stuck. None of those things can keep you in now. And that fills you with a relentless determination. You go along the whole of one side of the street and you kick out all of the struts one after the other, whooping and yelling and laughing out loud. And one after the other, all those false fronts come tumbling down. And then you go to the biggest building of all, the one that was stopping you going forward. It seemed so solid, it seemed so permanent, and yet it's paper thin. You give it a few kicks and it's gone, smashed, destroyed forever. And you watch it stagger and crumple, and you can feel the crash through your feet. You don't even have to do the other side of the street. The force of the blast causes all the rest to crumble and fall, falling like dominoes, until all that is left is a scatter of flattened sticks and paper being blown away, scraps and remnants fluttering out of sight. And you can see your way ahead now. Today you can see that there's nothing in your way. And with those illusions gone, you can feel a fresh breeze blowing away that dirt and dust. You can smell the clean, fresh countryside again. And out of a clear blue sky, you feel the refreshing rain. You lift up your face and feel the soft, wet drops on your skin, washing away the dust of the past. And you drink in the new water. You feel renewed. You feel uplifted. And what seemed like a dead-end street is now an open field stretching all the way to the horizon. From today, there are no limits for you. And you know now that you can go all the way, any way you want to go. I'm going to count from 1 to 5. When I get to 5, I want you to retain those thoughts in your head. Think of all the things that are limiting you as being false fronts. They don't have any power except the power of fear that we give them. All you have to do is go over and kick them over. Each day, choose to be powerful. Each day, choose to be stronger. And each day, choose to be more confident. I'm going to start counting now. 1. All the feelings coming back to your arms and legs now. 2. All the noises coming back to you. 3. Feeling so good, so relaxed and refreshed. Notice how much better you're feeling every day. Notice all the things that were once limiting you. You're now finding it easier and easier to tackle each and every day. 4 and 5, when you're ready, welcome back.